Hi, welcome to Copenhagen. Thanks for dropping in. Hope everybody is doing well. Today I am opening package number 3. It's number 3 of 4 that I have had laying around for a few months and have completely forgotten what is inside them. So I have already done the first one, the second one, and this is number 3. Okay, so these are the last 2 unknown packages, things that I've ordered in the past and forgot to write a note about what they were. So they've been sitting for a few months and I've been working my way through them. I did have 4, now we're down to the last 2. The 2 smallest ones, so pretty confident there are no diamond paintings in these. So it's just a matter of deciding which one. So I think we'll go with this one. So take that away, and that will be a future video, the final one. So this is something that I ordered. I think all of these things were on Amazon. So it's just sometimes I go online looking for things to compare, just look for some things that are a bit different, have an idea. So now the problem is, do I remember what the idea was when I opened this? Hopefully I do. So we'll have a look. It's pretty heavy. So we'll open it up, see what's inside. Okay. Let's see what else there is. Okay, I ordered it on Amazon.de. I live in Denmark, so I ordered from Germany, and I got this little card asking me if I am happy with the product. Yeah or nein. It's all in German, it looks like. Yep. So I'd need to Google translate that. The review is going to be a little bit late. I think I've had this for 3 months, if not longer. So we'll have a look at what it is. Got a heavy duty plastic bag, which is sealed. Instrumenta NRW, Frank Kumar, Niederberg, somewhere in Germany. So we'll open this. Can't find, feels like it is actually sealed. Yeah, can't find anything. Scissors to the rescue. So cut the bag open and take it out. Looks like a medical tool. It is tweezers with a magnifying glass. So I saw these and I thought, I wonder if they could be used to diamond paint for people who struggle to see the small boxes. So that is it. So I don't know what they're made of. I don't think it's stainless steel. Tweezers have protective cap. Very, very sharp. They look pretty dangerous. So we've got a set of tweezers and an arm with a magnifying glass which swivels. Oh, that's interesting. So you can actually tilt the magnifying glass. Now the question is, does it work? Okay, so now we are back to Foxy Lady from Diamond Art Club, which is the project I'm working on at the moment. And we're going to give these things a try. Now again, this was just something I was browsing for tweezers, looking at different styles, and I saw these tweezers that had a magnifying glass, and I thought, could people use these to diamond paint if they have problems seeing the grid and where they're placing the drills? I know you can get the glasses that you wear, like a little hat thing, and you have a magnifying lens that you look through, but I don't know if that would suit everybody. If you were diamond painting and watching a TV show or something at the same time, and a lot of people do that, you would need to keep lifting the glasses so you could see the TV or the computer or whatever. And I thought, if you had a magnifying glass, all it magnifies is what you're looking at in the diamond painting. If you're doing that and then you look up to look at the screen, you can still see. So I ordered them. So I did try tweezers with magnifying glass before, but the problem was the lens was at a fixed point. You couldn't rotate it, you couldn't turn it, you couldn't do anything with it, and practically it didn't work for diamond painting because you couldn't really get the lens where you wanted it. This one though, it tilts sideways and there is a little bit of movement up and down as well, so I'm actually kind of hopeful about this. The only way to find out is give it a try. So the main thing, I suppose, is to get the tweezers the way you would want to hold them, and then tilt the magnifying glass to get the position you want, which seems okay. Again, I'm sort of looking through the camera to see how it looks, so if I was actually doing this, I probably would tilt it slightly, but it does work. I mean, the drills look massive. So if I go over to my tray, pick up a drill, and I'll start a new piece. So they're not quite as springy as the tweezers that I would normally use. They feel a bit thin, but still quite solid. They're not bendy or anything like that. They just feel different. I think it would just take a bit of practice. You would soon get used to them, but I'm actually very surprised because I really do think they would work. So you can see how much it magnifies. Definitely makes it look a lot bigger if I move away and go back again. And the lens doesn't get in the way when I'm going to the tray to pick up a drill. You don't really need the magnify for that, I don't think. It's more to see the symbols and see where you're placing the drills, which actually works. I noticed on them, it's here it says rust free, so it must be rust free. It doesn't say stainless steel. I don't know. It looks like a sort of brushed metal, but it works. Well, that was a surprise. The lens is glass, it's not plastic, so it won't scratch, which is good. Everything is metal, It's not plastic, so it's not going to crack or anything, or it shouldn't. There's a little sort of thumb wheel here that you could adjust the tension on this, but it seems fine as it is. Wherever I put it, it stays, and it's nice and easy to adjust it. But if it got slack, you could just tighten this up a little bit. The same with the magnifying glass. There's a little screw and nut, so you could slacken that or tighten that just to get it however you want it. But the way it is feels absolutely fine. When I position it, it stays where I want it. It doesn't drop. But maybe over time it would start to get loose, so maybe just tighten the nut up a little bit. I think that would work. So very surprised actually. I like the fact that you can tilt the angle to get it exactly where you need it to see. But I'm just sort of using it as I would. But to use it, I'm sort of using it so you can see in the camera, but if I tilt it to where I would use it, I can still see the tip. No problem. I mean, I can do it definitely. I can tilt the angle, so I'm looking more from the side, which would be how I would normally be doing it. The tweezers are pretty solid actually. Just feel a bit weird. Doesn't feel too heavy. I was thinking that maybe over time, just the weight of this glass, you're not used to that, you're just used to tweezers, but the weight seems to be back here. So yeah, there is definitely a bit of weight in it. I think maybe over a period of time it would start to get a bit tiring, but you can always do short stints and stop for a bit. But if you're struggling to see the drills, it definitely would work, especially, as I said, if you're the type of person that watches or half watches things on your iPad or whatever while you diamond paint. You don't need to flip up glasses or anything, you just look up. Yeah, they actually work. So, diamond painting tweezers with a magnifying glass, they actually could work. That was a bit of a surprise because I did buy a pair of tweezers in the past that had a magnifying glass on them, and there was no adjustment on the glass, and it just wouldn't work. You couldn't get the glass lined up properly while you were diamond painting. I actually ordered these at the same time as those, but they were out of stock and I had to wait a while for them to come back in. But I was really expecting the same thing again. I thought, I've tried the magnifying glass thing and it didn't work. I should have just ordered one and not bothered ordering two different types. But now I'm glad I did. It does actually work. I think it would take a bit of time getting used to them, but it definitely magnifies, makes the symbols a lot bigger. And as I said, you don't have the hat thing with the flip down goggles. So if you're watching something on TV, you can use this when you're placing the drills, and if you look up, you can see, you don't have to stop and flip them up, that sort of thing. So that's pretty much it. The thing is, they aren't designed for diamond painting. They are actually designed for pulling ticks off dogs. So if you happen to be a dog owner who takes country walks in the summertime, it's a, what do you call it, no-brainer, 2 for the price of 1, whatever you want to say. So yeah, they are actually designed for removing ticks from dogs, but they actually work pretty well for diamond painting. So that was a bit different. So that is pretty much it for today. I have one more unknown item to reveal. I think I know what it is. It's been a while since I ordered it. It's something a bit different as well. So if you're interested in finding out what the fourth item is, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification button. If you do that, you will see any new videos that come up. You will also get a message when I go live on YouTube Live. You can maybe drop in, have a bit of a chat. We can talk about dogs and ticks if you want. But I like to do the lives, just a chance to actually talk to diamond painters and get a bit of a conversation going, find out where people are in the world and what sort of diamond paintings they like, and other hobbies they may have, that sort of thing. Just general chit chat, just shoot the breeze, as they say. I enjoy doing that and meeting people around the world and learning a bit about where they live. I'm originally from Scotland, as you can probably tell from the accent, but I now live in Copenhagen, capital city of Denmark. And yeah, there's a lot of things to say about Denmark. Hans Christian Andersen is one of them. So that is it for today, and the next one will be coming up pretty soon. I'm trying to record all these and then put them out maybe a few days apart, and then we'll get back to the sort of the more normal diamond painting stuff. The next one is another tool for diamond painting. It's just something that I've never tried before, I've never seen anybody use, and I just thought, could you diamond paint with that? So we'll find out in the next video. So thanks for watching, and in the meantime, take care, be safe, and wash your hands.